everyone and welcome back to my Vlogmas. So today I thought I would do something a little bit different and do a quick sort of Christmassy tour of the house. Like nothing too detailed, but I just thought I'd show you around. Daisy's playing on the floor, so sorry if there's any background noise, and I'm going to start in the living room and then I'll show you the kitchen because they're kind of the only two rooms that are decorated for Christmas. So this is our living room and we've got two parts to the room. We've got the bit that's just behind me now, which is like the play area, and then this is our like living area, and you can see Daisy playing on the floor. So I'm going to start in here and then I'll go back over there in a second. So this is our sofa, and this is pretty much what it looks like most of the time, except we've got a few Christmassy additions in like form of pillows and stuff. And up here is this little Rudolph, which I painted with like chalkboard paint, and it's our Christmas countdown. So as you can see, it says like 9 days until Christmas. This banner of like photographs, You Are My Sunshine, is all year round, but I thought I would show you anyway, as is our little photo area over here, and it does feel quite festive almost as well. Then onto sofa and stuff, like these cushions are here all year round, but this is actually a festive cushion that Mark's mum made for me. So Pat, if you're watching this, thank you so much. We get it out every year. And then over here we've got some like fuzzy furry ones, and then I have this which I bought from Georgia Asda last year. I'm sure they do something similar this year because it must have been really popular. And then again I have this one which Pat made for us. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at the lace. So beautiful. And then just some normal throws and stuff. This is our television unit, and this is our Nutcracker, which is very recent. He's the newest addition to our family, and there's a bit of a story behind this. So a couple of years ago, yeah, it was 2 years ago, my mum knew we were going to the Christmas markets in Manchester, so she goes to me, "Oh, will you get me a Nutcracker while you're there?" And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. So we went, we had a really nice time, and I picked the perfect Nutcracker for her. I thought he was really, really cute, and I went to like a special stall. In fact, I'm going to find him for you. And this is him here, and I was really excited, and we dropped him off on the way home. And I gave it to her. I was like, "Oh, this is for you," and it was in a little bag. And she opened it up and burst out laughing and went, "How the F am I gonna crack nuts with that?" And she actually meant one that like actually cracks nuts. And my family won't let me live it down now, so that's embarrassing. Now I've got a giant one to remind me of that happening, which is great. Now I'm going to show you our fireplace because it's probably the most festive part of the room. Right, so this is our fireplace. The stag's head is up all year round, and this is actually a chalkboard fireplace. Behind there is MDF, which I painted with chalkboard paint again. At the moment it says it's not what we have in life that counts, it's who we have in our life that matters. And I've not changed that purely because the stockings are in the way. So this stocking here is mine, that one is Mark's, and then that's Bill's, and that's Daisy's. And then we have our fairy door, which we have all year round anyway, because we're going to be using it for like teeth as well as like Father Christmas's little elves and stuff. So that's why that's there. We've had that for a long time now. And this little guy here is from Manchester Christmas markets, and we bought him because the year that we went was the year that Monty the penguin was the John Lewis advert, and Bill was obsessed with it, so we had to buy a penguin which he cuddled all Christmas long. I think he was about 2.5, and we named him Monty, so that's Monty. And then these two guys, Rudolph and his friend, are actually from my childhood, and they were my mum and dad's, and they passed them down to me. And this is a little festive board which we put Father Christmas's mince pie and stuff out on Christmas Eve, and it says, "Father Christmas's board is very special. It comes out once a year to hold the yummy Christmas treats for you and your reindeer. Lots of love from our little family." So up here is this star sort of ornament thing that I got from HomeSense. You might have seen that in a haul. And this little guy and his brother over here were a gift from my grandma a few Christmases ago when I actually first moved into this house. The candle is in there all year long. This I think was from Waitrose. Not sure, but we get it out every year. The 'Tis the Season to Be Jolly candle is again from HomeSense. The Noel sign is a new addition from Next this year, and the lights are cable and cotton. We have those out all the time. This was just an old jar from a candle which I kept out because it looks quite festive, and this was actually from a friend of mine called Katie, and we met on a birth board when we were both pregnant with our sons. So she sent me this, and we get her out every year, and she's absolutely beautiful. Then over here is just our desk, and at the moment I've got my planner out and stuff because I'm trying to get a load of stuff done, so that's why that's there. And I've left these out because I need to remember to write some Christmas cards. I've not done it yet because I'm a useless individual. And this is the Heston chocolate truffle cake, which I'm taking on Christmas Day to my Auntie Debbie's because I'm in charge of that. And also cranberry sauce, and I got a Coleman's one, and I need to get some blue cheese to take as well, along with a load of alcohol. And these are some Christmas cards that we all need to open. I've just got another candle out here. This is again from HomeSense. It's a white pumpkin fragrance, but it still smells quite festive. And then this, now this is actually my grandparents, and they are still around, but my grandma passed it on to me because Bill loves it so much, and we've all loved it as children. You basically, there's a little button here, and when I press it, it's going to start singing. So are you ready for this? I actually have to turn the camera off then because that goes on for ages. It reads like a little sort of passage about when the angel came and all of that, and it's really cute. This is from Waitrose, and it just says Xmas on, and I think this might be Matalan, but it's basically Matryoshka dolls, but they're nativity themed, and we keep them all together like that because Bill has a habit of taking them apart and losing them. I've got this big bear statue, which is so weird, I know it is, but that's from Next, and it's probably going to go in Bill's bedroom after Christmas is over because he's got an animal themed bedroom. And then over here, which is kind of in the partition between the two parts of the room, is our Christmas tree, and this is a massive artificial one just because A, we've got 2 cats, B, we've got 2 children, and I didn't really fancy picking up pine needles or hoovering them all the time, but one day I will get a real Christmas tree. That's what I really want to do. I've got some decorations from my childhood that my mum passed on to me. These are very, very old now. There's some newer ones, like special ones for Bill from over the years. There's one, there's a W for him. My mum cross-stitched this when he was first born. Daisy's got one here. And this is one that Mark got me as a present on our first Christmas together, and it's really, really special to me. It made me cry. Making me feel emotional now. And then this is one that we got at a Christmas market when it was just us 3 and Daisy wasn't even conceived, and we had a right old laugh over it because I'm called Charlotte there's no R, and we think it's dead funny, but we didn't have the heart to take it back and get a new one because we didn't want to hurt the lady's feelings. So we keep it anyway. There's loads of decorations on here, and they all really do mean a lot to me, but I don't know, like, I have a really trashy tree, and I know I do, but it's the tree that I remember from my childhood. Like, this is what Christmas looked like for me when I was a little girl, and I'm trying to continue that with my kids. And then over here is the play area, I guess. And there isn't much in here because obviously it's where the kiddos play, and I don't want to get things in the way of them. But I have this lovely little light, which I think is from, I want to say Matalan maybe, but this is lovely at night because it gives the effect of snow-topped trees. This is our chalkboard wall, and I've had this for a couple of months now, and it's just great fun because you can see at the bottom Bill's been practicing drawing and writing his name and stuff, and then I've just put have yourself a merry little Christmas, and that's just to sort of make people smile when they come and visit our home, things like that. And then over here is like a little festive corner with some advent calendars and a little elf, and this is Bill's Playmobil advent calendar so far, and he's really enjoying opening that. They're amazing if you've got kids. Like, I can't recommend them enough. And there's just a big pile of toys there and jumperoo and stuff. And then on the back of our door we have this, and it's a gorgeous branch with handmade little ornaments on. So a tree, a poinsettia, gingerbread man, Christmas pudding and another poinsettia. And this is from an Instagram seller called Alma Makes. So I will leave the link down below for that because they're brilliant. I really love it. And then just up here in the archway, if you can see, is some mistletoe, and it's fake, so I can get it out every year. And sometimes I grab Mark under this for a smooch. I'm not even going to deny it because I think he's really fit. And that's basically it. And then I thought I would just quickly show you around our kitchen. Now our kitchen isn't yet finished, it's all installed. But if you can see, I have one white cabinet and the rest are brown because I'm trying to paint them all white. But it was my plan to do while I was on maternity leave, and obviously when Daisy was poorly I never got around to doing it. So one day, that's the thing for 2017. But over on this side we haven't got too much, but I'll just show you like the sink and little bits that we do have. So this is the windowsill that's near our sink that looks into our conservatory, and we've just got a baby it's cold outside sign, a little house that lights up. I've got this, I'll try and show you against like a darker background so you can see, but it does light up and it's a little star and I really like that. And here we have the letters Noel, and when I bought them last year Mark was like, oh, who's Noel? We don't know a Noel. And he's been sarcastic to try and wind me up, but he does do my head in sometimes. This is like our little sort of pantry sort of shelf bit, and I've just got some garland here, like little Christmas tree garland and a little light which always is on here, and other than that it's all just food really. Then on our butcher's block we have this little train which I got from eBay. It took ages to come though because it came from China I think. And then I've got this candle which says cozy by the fire, and that is from HomeSense as well. And then over here is like the snug sort of dining area of the kitchen. Got a sofa, it's just a cheap one from IKEA, and this throw is really cheap from Matalan. I think it was £5. I've got some of my Christmas cooking books out to show you. They're not normally here, but I thought I would show you the ones I'm reading. I'm reading this Co-op food magazine because it's a festive one. And then I've got Jamie's Christmas cookbook, and I've got my ultimate favourite, Nigella, and I need to read that soon and relax with a Baileys or something because I love that woman. And this is our table, which I got from a antique store ages ago, and the chairs are IKEA. The high chair is a Trip Trap, and this little cone, which if you can see lights up, is from Waitrose. The star, I honestly can't remember. I want to say maybe George Asda, and we've got some fairy lights and a mini Christmas tree. And this little garland is from an Instagram seller called Sausage and Mrs. And I've got 3 of these around the house. And then that's our telly in the kitchen with a Christmas hat on, and that's kind of it really. So if you can see, that is what our kitchen looks like. And one day we will finish it and then I'll do a proper tour, but yeah. But yeah, that is our Christmassy home. I hope you enjoyed it. And it wasn't too boring. I just fancied doing a tour so like I can look back and remember what it used to look like in 2016. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you were here, I would pour you a mulled wine and give you some mince pies or little mini gingerbread men, because we've got both of those in the kitchen, haven't we, at the moment. But yeah, we need to go and get our cozy clothes on because we've got to go and pick your brother up from school, haven't we? Yes, we have. We do. So thank you so much for watching everyone, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.